Hello everyone, this is Sandra at the Whispering Well. So today's video is going to be a little bit of a show you a couple of crystals, new ones that I've just received, and also a bit of a life update for you guys. Which is probably not the easiest thing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I managed to get a couple of crystals from some people that I've ordered from before. They used to do the crystal shows that I used to go to. So the husband usually is the one that goes to the shows, and you know, they are dealers in crystals, but the prices are usually pretty good when you get them from the crystal shows. So I'm hoping to go to one at the end of July to kind of stock up a little bit if I can, of Brazilian bluestone, because they're dealers in that. They do other things as well, but the Brazilian bluestone I love, and I don't have that many pieces now, so there's that. So the first bit of the video is going to be just showing you some of the crystals that I got from them. So this one is ruby. Now apparently he's had this and the other piece that I got that's smaller in storage for about 15 years, and if you look in the light you can see like the etchings on this piece, and this crystal is what they call a record keeper. They say that, I mean, it depends, you know, you don't have to believe this at all, but the thing is with record keepers, if you get these like triangular kind of marks on a crystal like this, they are meant to be a crystal that has records, so that you can, if you know how and you are sort of attuned to the crystal, you're meant to be able to pick up and be able to kind of download these records, if you like, from the crystal. I know it's a bit woo and not everyone is going to believe that, and that's totally fine. I just love the idea that of them being record keepers for a start, and I always choose crystals that I'm drawn to, and this one I was, along with its little friend that I'll show you in a minute. And I just, yeah, that's how I normally choose crystals, is whether I'm drawn to them or not. And I haven't actually bought any crystals apart from an obsidian egg which I got recently, but other than that I've not bought anything. So this is the first one, which is ruby, and these have been kept in storage for, I think he said 15 years. So I kind of thought, oh, rescue them. I know that sounds mad. So anyway, that's the first one. The other one is smaller and a different kind of colour, but it's also ruby with inclusions, and it does have some of the markings. You can see like the triangular markings on there. This kind of reminds me of like science fiction programs, you know, where you'd press it and something would happen, you know. So yeah, so I got that one too. They feel really cool as well. I like the shape. So that's like its little friend. Then I got this is a bumblebee jasper slice, and I love the colour of it. So the back side of it is rough still, you can see the bright colour in there. So the back side is rough and this side has been polished. So really nice, and I thought it would sit nicely on my altar. Bumblebee jasper is another stone that I really love. And then they're so lovely, this couple. They put in a Prazelli bluestone tumblestone for me as a free gift, which, you know, is lovely of them. And, you know, their tumblestones are nice chunky ones, and this has got nice spotting on it too, so I thought it was lovely of them to put that in as a free gift. So those are the crystals that I've recently got. And now for the life update. I wouldn't normally have kind of done this face onto camera, but my hair needs colouring, and just, yeah, just wouldn't be pleasant really to look at me, and I've got no makeup on and things. Yeah, so some of you might recall or know that I work in a salon. Well, I should now say I did work in a salon. I used to do like 2 days a week, and then it was cut to 1 day. But now the owner of the salon is not able to afford to pay me, because she's not getting, she's not as busy as she should be really. So, and I think she, you know, there's a possibility that she may close the salon altogether. I'm not sure, but so I now do not have that job. On top of that, and this was before this even happened, my anxiety has been getting worse, and I've noticed it. It's been getting worse. I did at one point try to cut down on the medication, but that didn't work. I'm now back on the normal strength, but my anxiety, I can feel it. It's like living in a permanent state of anxiety now. And, you know, even to the point where, I mean, I'd got to the point where I could go on trains and go to places that I don't know reasonably well, but I've noticed that I'm a lot worse. I'm going back, almost like going backwards, that I'm a lot worse now with going to places that I don't know, especially on my own. I can't seem to be able to do it on my own. I'm okay if it's somewhere I've gone before and I know the route and know where I'm going, but if it's somewhere I haven't been, then I'm finding it increasingly difficult. I'm also finding, I do go to Slimming World too, trying to lose weight. I've actually not succeeded in losing any this week, but I've found even there, because the group is now much bigger, we're in a smaller room, and literally the chairs are touching each other, so you are literally almost touching each other in a big circle around the room, and I'm just not coping with it. Last week I went with my friend that I normally go with, and halfway through I had to walk out, and the consultant knows about it and she's okay with it. She knows about like my anxiety, because I just couldn't stand it anymore, the amount of people, and it's like you're crushed into this small space of all these people, and you know, it's not like COVID has gone away either. So, you know, there's that. So today I just weighed and left, and that's what I think I'm probably going to be doing for the time being. I have spoken to a doctor. They may change my medication, but I think they want to leave it at the moment, and I've got some extra pills that I can take if it's particularly bad one day, but I have been warned not to kind of take, they've told me how many I can take in a day, but I have been warned that they can give you kind of brain fog. So if you were having to go somewhere and you were being asked questions, it's not a good, he said it's not a good idea to take them because it might not help you with answering questions. And you know, I was in a situation like that a couple of weeks ago because I now don't have any income. I am now going to be on benefit, and I know, you know, some of you will probably think, oh my god, and I may lose subscribers because of this, because some people don't like people being on benefits. I have been told that I am entitled to it because of my living situation. You know, my husband is now retired, and that is the only money coming in, so I am now entitled to this benefit because of that. You know, I've got a cat that's diabetic that has to have insulin, well, about once a month, get the insulin, but he has the injections twice a day, and it's okay, it's fine, but you know, I'm just waiting on them telling me how much benefit I'm going to get each month, so I do know that I am entitled to it, that I will be getting it, but it's also on my medical or health conditions as well, because I've had to put everything down. So the main one is the anxiety disorder. This is what my doctor has called it. He said you have anxiety disorder. I also may have, but they're not completely sure, I may have fibromyalgia. It's either that or it's arthritis. So I've probably got to have like a hospital appointment to look at that. So you know, all of that is another reason to try and lose weight, you know, which I'm still going to be doing. It just now means, obviously, this doesn't mean I can't buy decks. It means I've got to kind of do what Becca has done, really. Becca at Becca's Home and Tarot, and she's got like she's decided to work out everything, and she's got an entertainment fund, and that's basically what I'm going to have to do. I think it's a really good idea, actually, but that's probably what I'm going to have to do. It's all dependent really on how much money I'm going to get per month, and like I say, I don't know yet because they're waiting for the new tax year before they tell me, because my tax code and things will change and stuff. So yeah, so that's where I am, guys. It's not wonderful news, is it? And obviously my anxiety, the way it is not just because of that, because this was happening before, but obviously now this will make it much worse. All the online form filling was awful. Having the horrible experience of having to go to the job centre and see one of their people, I had to do it, even though I wasn't going there to get a job. You had to go and have this almost like interview. you know, where you were being asked a lot of questions, and I didn't even realise that I was doing it at first, but I was digging my nails into my hand so hard I left marks that ended up being like little scabs. I've got a couple on my arms and that as well, and you know, this is all like anxiety based, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of update you guys. I mean, it might be oversharing, but it was just to, you know, I'm not going to go into what benefits or anything like that, but it's just to let you know I will still be doing walkthroughs, because what I've done is I've got some decks that I've purchased that I haven't done walkthroughs of yet. I've been deliberately holding some decks back so that I can do walkthroughs for you guys, but obviously I'll be maybe doing some other things on my channel as well, like I said, some more witchy things, book reviews and stuff like that maybe. Did even look into maybe doing some ASMR type videos, even sometimes, not having a complete ASMR channel, but just do ASMR-ish videos sometimes. So yeah, so that's how it is at the moment. I just didn't want, because I knew that some people knew that I worked in a salon, and I didn't want, you know, I didn't like the thought of anyone still thinking that I worked there when I didn't, do you know what I mean? Because it just felt like a big lie if I didn't say that I wasn't working there anymore. So, and because of my anxiety, they have judged that at the moment, they've judged me not fit for work at the moment. I will obviously have to see one of their medical doctors, but they have judged me as that at the moment, because my anxiety has got a lot worse. Even actually when I was working at the salon, I've had panic attacks before and had to be sent home and things like that, and the only reason I'd got the job there really was because the owner is a friend as well, so I didn't have to have like a job interview and stuff for the job, because I can't cope with that at all. I know it's everyone gets nervous at interviews, but with me I can't actually handle it at all at the moment. So anyway guys, that's what's going on. I don't want this to be all, I know it sounds all depressing and everything, but you know, it's not too bad, because like I said, I am going to be getting some income. It's just a matter of knowing, you know, how much that's going to be and stuff. So I'm just waiting on that. But you know, I have got something nice booked for towards the end of the year, which is, you know, already booked, so that's fine. Can't believe, guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to be 50 next week. That's another depressing thing. Still, I guess it is only a number. You just have to think, well, okay, I'm 50, but you know, don't really actually feel any different myself. I don't feel like I'm 50, so I guess that's a good thing. So yeah, so there's that. But anyway, yeah, I will be back with some walkthroughs soon. I won't say I hope you enjoyed this video, because I'm sure it's not been enjoyable at all, but I just wanted to update you all. Anyway, so I will leave it there, and I'll be back soon with some walkthroughs. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.